My name is Aaron Rawson. I am a hospitality management major, and I am a junior this next year, but my second year in the band, and I am from Brooklyn Park, Minnesota.
Hello, my name is Carlin Hill. I'm a junior in mechanical engineering from Cedar Rapids, Iowa.
Well, my name is Christopher Foss. I am a mechanical engineer with minors in food science and meat science, and I'm a junior, and my hometown is Bettendorf, Iowa.
I'm Douglas Toddy from Brookings, South Dakota, and I'm a sophomore in environmental science.
I'm Eric Palmquist. I'm going to be a junior in mechanical engineering, and I'm from Andover, Minnesota.
I'm Justin Davis. I'm a senior in architecture, and I'm from Adel, Iowa.
My name is Jordan Vandevoort. My major is Ag Business. This is going to be my 5th year in band, and my hometown is Owine, Iowa.
So my name is Katie Molka. I'm a Child, Adult, and Family Services major. I will be a senior, and I'm from Des Moines.
My name is Matt Mal, and I'm going to be a senior in mechanical engineering, and I am from Council Bluffs, Iowa.
I'm Michelle Volker from Ryan, Iowa, and I'm a senior in industrial engineering.
My name is Eric Stahlheim, also known as Rico Suave, Rico for short, if you like. I'm an architecture major. I'm from Winterset, Iowa, which is just south of Des Moines, and I am a super senior, so a 5th year this year.
My name is Sarah McEntee, and I will be a sophomore in instrumental music education, and I'm from Waukee, Iowa.
This year, what am I most excited for? I think to see everybody in the band again. You get really close with everybody there, and they're just really cool people.
I'm always excited for marching band. It's just a magical time of year.
I'm really excited for homecoming. I think that the show is going to be really awesome and solid and exciting, especially with alumni band coming back.
I'm most excited about just marching in general. I love marching.
I'd have to say I'm most excited for the awesome new shows that we have planned.
Band in general, it's just so much fun, and for being a design major, it's my recreation for the semester, so I'm excited to have something to do that's not design related.
I'm most excited for the shows. They seem really fun, and I feel like the crowd's going to enjoy them, and I'm really looking forward to it.
If you have a spare hour in the day, I would advise you to use it as much as you can, even if it means just going to music hall, seeing if anybody can answer some of your questions. You'd be amazed at how many people are either in your same college or in your same major.
My tips for time management would be just to make a schedule. I use Google Calendar. I can put all my classes on there, all my other activities, just use it to help know when I have free time to do stuff.
I use a planner. Like, I know when stuff's coming up, and I always write it down ahead of time. Just like if I write it down, then I keep it in my mind. And then I'm always hanging out with people who are in band and other stuff, so if they have stuff to do, that I usually have stuff to do too.
Time management, make lists to get things done, and don't procrastinate.
There's always time for band. It's just a matter of how much time you make for band out of your schedule.
Favorite memory from band would probably be traveling to New York City. I've never been to New York City before, so it was a great experience, even though the trip was only 2 days, but we did get to see the Statue of Liberty and the 9/11 Memorial. It was a really cool experience.
The alumni handed off some steak to one of the guides for rank treats, and it was absolutely awesome and delicious. And every time we had that steak, every time that rank had that steak and other people stole some, then we won the games.
The Oklahoma State game, double overtime, we won, and I still remember everything around me and hugging everyone in the band, it seemed like, and it didn't even seem real, but it was awesome, and I still love watching those replays.
There is a lot of good memories. Since this is going to be my 5th year, I hope to make a lot more, but the best memory is going to definitely be that Oklahoma State game. That was magical.
Say bowl games, or just traveling in general with everybody is a lot of fun.
I would say your water bottle is your best friend.
Prepare for it ahead of time. It's certainly something that will hit you hard if you're not prepared for it.
Try really hard and actually pay attention to what the guides are teaching you. The guides have everything that you need to know. You just have to be able to actually utilize what they're telling you.
Just make sure you're practicing. I mean, just play over the summer. Don't not play all over the summer and then come here and expect to be perfect, because you're not. So play over the summer and make sure you drink a lot of water during band camp.
Play your horn, play your horn, play your horn. You don't have to play every day, just play it before you get here so that you don't die in the first 10 minutes of rehearsal.
Be flexible. You're going to hear that a lot, obviously. Be flexible. Always have a positive attitude. And if you're not getting anything, make sure you ask questions, because that's what we're here for. We're here to help.
Make sure that you bring lots of sunscreen and bug spray to band camp and wear it.
Definitely the steak that Harvey brought last year was my favorite.
So I really liked having fruit those last 5 days. So we had this delicious fruit, and it was like you were drinking water because it was watermelon and other like grapes and things that were that sort of water-filled fruit, and it was just really refreshing.
Most memorable one for the Trumpets, it's a steak that we had for the Iowa game.
My favorite rank treat was when Kevin Nenning, an upperclassman, brought pizza in his hat.
Gummy bears. The big bag of gummy bears that you put in the raincoats when it rains for rainy games. That's my favorite.
My favorite game day meal is breakfast pizza, because that makes those 6 o'clock morning calls a little easier. And my favorite rank treat is steak.
I'd say they're both very passionate people. They really care about this band, and I think it really shows in the work they put in for us and what they expect out of us.
The two of them liked these weird analogies. Some of them I don't understand. Some of them are just funny. Mr. Smith uses the can of corn one quite a bit.
They're just really fun to be with. My favorite story would have to be from Spokane, when Dr. Richards ran like a little kid who was about 5 years old toward the giant wagon slide thing. That was pretty funny.
Well, Dr. Richards is going to be the guy that looks like Tom Cruise with sunglasses on. He's a spitting image. He also sits cross-legged on everything.
One thing that I noticed about Dr. Richards is he always sits cross-legged on everything. He sits in the lift cross-legged and on pretty much everything, so it's pretty impressive actually.
Richards would always ask how, like, when is it going to get nice? And I told him probably not till the end of April, and he just rolled his eyes and was like, what is this? Because he's always used to nice weather in Florida, and he's in Iowa. So
Mr. Smith kind of just reminds me of just like a big bear at times. He's very, he has the aggressive side, but then like little bears, they're cute and nice and cuddly.
It was one of our no instrument rehearsals. I got there late. Actually, I got just in time to make warm-ups, and I was the only person on the field holding my instrument. And I had two staff members come up to me and ask me what I was doing before I realized that I was not supposed to have a horn in my hand.
So, my friend Brian DeHerter and I, we marched in the same drum corps, Minnesota Brass, and we had bought some short shorts, and we decided we were going to wear them to rehearsal. And they're really, really short shorts. They only had smalls left when we went to buy them. And nobody told us that the middle schoolers were coming that day. And so there were middle schoolers about 3 feet away from me, and I was wearing ridiculously short shorts. And I've never been given the death stare so bad by Dr. Richards in my life. It was bad.
My first game, and it was during pregame, and I started to notice that my flip folder was sliding down my leg, and that makes it really hard to do the high step in.
When I came to band, I thought that it was just going to be like a big family and, no one really stands out, and that's kind of what marching band is. But then at the end of the season, they handed out DVDs, and everybody's like, oh, I know this girl on the front of the DVD cover. And it turns out it was me, so I wasn't really expecting that. Some people, they have asked me for my autograph on their DVD, which is kind of awkward, but it's really weird to have a lot of people come up and say, oh, aren't you the girl in that DVD? So I just think that's embarrassing.